to have you back.
Ne wachozunga nnyo.
You call me and you tell me that you can give me free alcohol. I will be here every single time. But I come and you're saying perhaps, maybe, but then.
Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie is a liar, by the way. Anne-Marie is a liar. When was the last time we asked you to pay here? I told you this has money. Has been paid.
Yeah.
But speaking of guy, happy belated. Wasn't it your birthday like some weeks ago?
Yes, it was.
64 looks good on you.
I beg your pardon?
Cheers.
No, I don't cheers to wrongness. I don't cheers to lies.
Gaetano, happy belated birthday.
That's it. Follow her lead. Your woman, thank you. Yours, take it away.
Was that even yours? No?
No, not mine, but my daughter. I
Ah.
was born on his birthday.
One of your relatives. Yeah, okay.
Hey, happy
Okay,
belated
cheers
nonsense.
to
And none of you motherfuckers got me a gift? No. Since you brought this up, none of you. Actually, you called to say
called,
birthday,
yeah, I
but
called.
you did not buy me a gift.
It's hard to
You
shop
did not
for a
send me
64-year-old
money.
guy.
You know, I need new friends.
I don't know whether to buy you.
Nice
I didn't know whether to buy you Viagra. It's hard to shop for a 64 guy. It's very hard to shop for an old person. Very, and especially one who as if has everything already. It's tough. Wasn't it TK? TK also happy belated. Was it TK's also?
My brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was his birthday.
Okay.
And he got gifts.
Him
He got gifts. I went for a function of his. I went for a function of his.
Yeah,
I was-
gifts.
then he didn't pay me to MC it.
And
I
you
did it for
MC'd.
free. No.
So you worked and got nothing.
I got nothing.
Even on your birthday, he came and brought
On
you
my
nothing.
birthday, nothing. By the way,
He didn't even MC for
he
free.
didn't even give me a photograph.
Oh, honey.
Review your relatives, also you.
Nonsense.
Then it's okay to block a radar.
But you know what, guys, birthdays are not just for children. It's also for adults. Celebrate us. Because we may not be here forever.
I don't want to say anything that's going to piss you off more. So stop setting us up. Stop
Even
setting us up.
you're making it too easy. You're making it
We
too easy.
know you won't be here forever.
Even
And
you
we
won't,
do celebrate you for
you
being
won't be here forever. He won't be here
Yes,
forever. None of us will be here
Yeah,
forever.
I love you. I love you.
Don't touch me. Go.
Why are you gay?
You know that's
Don't touch me. Nonsense. Speaking of kids, though, the other day I came across a video, and it was a very interesting video. It was of kids, primary ages, and they were doing elections for different posts.
head boy,
Head boy,
girl,
head this,
this prefect, that
prefect this, prefect that. And I was like, okay, that's great. But it was the manner in which they were doing it which I kind of found.
How were they doing it?
So, literally, they were standing on cars, they had microphones, they were
Ah.
giving speeches. Yes. Like, like a proper election that we have as adults, where you go and stand in front of people and you're standing on top of your car with a microphone, a
Campaigning,
megaphone.
proper.
Yeah, proper campaigning. And I asked myself, I thought campaigns for especially children of that age
Yeah.
should be much simpler and much easier. But you have parents even going and collecting votes from other parents for their kids.
But
But
back in the day,
but-
we used
but-
to
but the-
campaign with sweets, and you bribe guys with sweets.
But
If
the
you're
parents,
elected,
the parents' vote doesn't count. So you're saying the parent would be like if our kids, the three of us, our kids are in the same school and her kid is running,
Right.
she would make us take our kids to vote for hers.
Absolutely.
Is that what you're saying happens?
Absolutely. And I have been part of a campaign for a friend's child, saying, man, vote for my child. And it's like, it takes away from the innocence of what they're trying to do and make these elections simple. I don't know. I just found it very strange.
Well, I mean,
no, I'll take it a step further. It's not strange, it's just downright inappropriate.
why?
Because now you're injecting that culture of politics into kids.
What's wrong with it? If your child is interested in politics and wants to run, they might as well get into it full
Yes,
scale
but
at that
then
age.
let them do it the way that a child would. Why are you bringing cars and megaphones and all of that? Let them be at school,
I must
stand
do a
on the
rally.
table, and speak to their constituents, fellow children. When you bring in cars and whatever, like now you are showing classes differences, because not every child can afford a car and a megaphone. So those who are less fortunate will not be able to campaign in the same manner.
No, but that's not fair. Because if you're telling me that if we're trying to get our children started on a career path,
Yes.
whatever career path that is, whether it's sports, whether it's science, whether it's the arts, we're starting them early, today.
Yes.
How is politics any different?
No, but you
No,
see,
start them early,
Marcus.
but start them like children.
Exactly.
Don't do it the way
Her-
that adults
yeah.
do it.
Her point, Marcus, is by all means let them have their campaign.
Yes.
But let the children do it without the undue influence of parents who
Yes.
come in.
That part I agree 100%. Where I'm disagreeing with Anne is the cars part. Boss, I want to speak to masses.
No, but you teach your child to be articulate, to be able to project their voice to the masses, or let the school level the playing ground. Let the school
Yes.
bring a PA system, and every
Yes.
candidate
Yes.
can then speak on the mic. But now you are making it so one child has a megaphone and cars to stand on strict constituents.
again.
The competitors will not have the same platform. So you are showing
Then
unfair
Again,
advantage from
again,
a
first
very
of all,
young age.
you having a megaphone does not guarantee you'll get the votes. That's number one. Number two is that's not any different from any other sector of growth. If I take my child to go and get a private tutor, a private singing coach, because they want to be a musician, a private sports person, a private science technology, that the other schools are not getting, because this child has shown that's what they want to do for the rest of their lives. They're getting an advantage. That's life.
Yes, but that's an individual benefit. It's not a benefit over others.
Exactly. You are talking
That
about
is helping them as
Yeah,
a
but
Exactly.
this child who is standing on a megaphone is their advantage because my dad can get me a car.
Marcus,
That I can reach more
Marcus,
people
Marcus.
because of the things that I can get. It's not any different from any sector, is all I'm saying.
What you
We
are-
can't
what
pinpoint politics as the problem, yet it's going happening across the board.
What you are showing that child, what you are inoculating. What's the right word?
indoctrinating.
What you're
Meanwhile, after he said it's like, oh, I've thrown a steamer.
Indoctrinating.
Yeah. What you're putting in that child's mind,
Stick to basic
that's
stuff.
basic
Wama.
English.
They are
Hey.
the sentence as we
You are showing this child the advantages of having a disadvantage. The advantages, the
of having an unfair advantage.
exactly. And which is wrong. At that age, they should not be thinking like
Yes.
that. At that age, it should be as innocent.
did you
Let
understand?
kids be kids.
Let them be, and not only that, because at that age, you're also showing them the corrupt ways.
Yes.
How is that corrupt?
No, actually, you are starting
How is that corrupt,
really
Bashir
early.
Jemwe? How is that corrupt?
If you want to start your children off early,
How?
if they want a future in politics, teach your children how to be articulate. Teach your children how to drive a point home when they talk to other people. Teach your children how to be foresighted. Teach your children to think about others and put service above self.
Okay.
Do not teach them that, oh, because daddy has some money, you're going to win this election.
Three
Do not
things.
teach them that the rich will always be better than the less fortunate, which is what this is doing.
No,
You're
no,
bringing
no.
the
Okay,
car
yeah,
and
okay,
the
okay.
car
Again,
to
at
everybody.
that
Let
age.
me get back to my first point was number one, you standing with a megaphone does not guarantee that you're going to win. We have seen this happen many times
But
before.
you're dealing with
Money,
babies.
money does not equate to success in politics. We have seen this time and time
But
again.
it will equate to success with babies.
That's number
They
one.
are
Number two,
impressed.
Thank
yeah,
you.
they're not actually. They're not.
primary
The-
going
the-
children.
the popular kid in school is not always the one with money. We know this.
Okay.
Even from childhood.
I don't know what schools you went to, but the popular kids in the schools that I went to always had the money.
Us, we had guys who were just generally likable. They were funny, they were interesting, and meanwhile they used to sit with everybody else.
Yes, but this was
Okay.
in 1962. We're talking about 2022.
I'm talking about today. I'm talking about today. Okay, that's number one. Number two, the things you are saying that make a good politician don't in Africa. Like a boss Simanyi, articulate Simanyi, what? Zero. Those things don't matter.
Auntie,
You
we're
know
trying
that.
to unlearn
Marcus,
that
Marcus,
shit. We're
Marcus.
trying to give our kids better than
Thank
we
you
have.
very
Okay,
much.
but not
Let's
for
move
politics.
We're not trying to
away.
make them like
Let's
us.
move
Teach them those
away.
things anyway, but not because that's going to give you a successful career in politics.
Auntie,
That's all I'm saying.
Let's stop focusing on the unfair advantage to make sure that they win. Let's make the winner the best option rather than the most wealthy.
But that's not your call. That's the student's call.
Your
Now
point
it's
number
the
3, your point
parents'
number 4.
fault.
Yeah, no, what I agreed with you on is get the parents out of it. Let the
Yes.
students figure it out. That part I agree
Now,
with you.
as we remove the parents, let's also remove the car and the megaphone because they came from the parents.
Can you imagine a child is standing on a vehicle with a microphone?
speaking.
Speaking in the,
Sit
no.
down, wait, is Uber.
Ah,
It
no,
is a very
no,
big
no,
problem.
no.
I don't see a problem
I
with
think
it.
we are making them at a very young age become like us, who are already rotten,
Yes.
who are already spoiled, who have been just ugh. So take it away.
We're really
Leave the
fucking them up
innocence.
young.
That's all it is.
In East Africa, the most political country that I know, do you know it? Yes, 1, 2, 3, East Africa, the most politically knowledgeable country. And I'm not saying the most
Our
political.
East Africa.
neighbors.
In East Africa.
These
East
are our
and
neighbors.
Central. Is?
These are our neighbors,
Congo?
the Kenyans.
I thank you. They are the most politically.
Did you say Congo?
Yeah.
Where
Like,
Congo?
what? What politics do those guys know? They know fighting.
Moreover, you said East Africa, but he said Congo.
Oh, Congo is central, but he said central also.
Congo is technically with us.
They are our neighbors, but they are not
Yeah.
East Africa.
So what about
Yeah. So the reason I brought up Kenya, and we'll discuss Kenya later today, about what's been going on. There's a guy, an MP in Kenya, called Kuria Kimani. Kuria Kimani is, they have been having a big problem with alcoholism,
As is every African
as is
country.
every East African country. So he showed up for a meeting
Uh-huh.
to discuss alcoholism
Okay.
in the
good.
in the community?
in the community.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Necessary
The
conversation.
guy showed up cooked,
He was really on this.
drunk out of his mind. First of all, they were helping him.
They're dealing with alcoholism and then
to a meeting that they were discussing, wait for it, how to deal with the alcohol menace in the area. The MP had to be literally supported to his seat before he was ushered away from the venue.
Whoa. So this is what
baada
you
ya
take-
kuongea maneno ya pombe, baada ya kusema vile pombe itaisha, baada ya DC wetu kukubali kufunga pombe, tumeshindwa. Yale yametokea nyumaye kwa sababu tumeona mheshimiwa wetu ambaye ndiye tegemeo yetu, ambaye ndiye tungeomba ashirikiane na sisi kumaliza ile pombe. Amekuja kama amelewa za kale, amekuja kama ajielewi.
Mbunge wetu huyu Kuria Kimani amekuja mpaka hapa, hata ametuonyesha aibu kubwa sana tukiwa mama kupitia kwa fence, na ni mkubwa, anastahili kupitia kwa gate, apewe heshima ile inastahili. Tumesikia uchungu sana kwa sababu ya huyo kijana kupitia juu ya fence, na ndio tulikuwa tunampenda
The statement, bring your office to work, hope to the next level. As in, you come.
Yeah, they said, don't be like me.
it is clear that we have a problem.
We have a problem.
You know when you say lead by example.
You took it a bit too serious.
Do you understand? So I brought to show you what you're not supposed to do. Let
Yeah,
me show you.
let me show you
Let me show you
how you
what-
be.
Don't be like
Don't
me.
do this. This is a perfect. No, that's a good life example. No, I think he's a smart guy. No, seriously. Think about it.
No,
he brought.
guys, stop it,
He
stop it,
brought. No,
stop
I'm
it,
serious.
stop it.
Listen to me, Marcus.
Stop it.
Listen. He brought himself in that state of mind to show
Intentionally.
intentionally to show the people this is what not to do and this is how it looks. Do you understand how deep that guy is?
Yeah, no, but in his speech he didn't say that. What if he did? That'd be another
This
matter.
was the guy that they were helping to his seat.
They were helping him to sit down. He tried to jump over the fence and fail. Meanwhile, with help from people. No, he was cooked beyond measure.
Yeah, okay, that's messed up.
Now, how do you help such a human being?
And this is your representative, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
supposed to help you guys.
No.
Me, I'm one of you. We
No,
are one of the same.
you know, I always like to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. When he showed up over there, you don't know what problems he was having. You don't know what issues he was going through. For him to be there in that state of mind, there has to be a reason, a cause and effect.
Bombe is the reason.
Effect we saw. You cannot. You have no right to start telling us about
Humanity
this.
Wow.
cannot be saved. Every day I believe that humanity cannot be saved. Now to make it worse, there is, Elon Musk's Starlink internet.
Starlink.
He has a... As if,
Yes, I
as
think
if, as
they're
if
also
satellite, as if fiber.
Yes. So he said, out of the kindness of his own heart, he was going to take his internet to an isolated tribe in the Amazon forest. They're called the Marubo tribe. It's 2,000 people. They've been isolated for over 1,000 years.
Marubu?
Marubo.
Marubo
Yes.
people.
They've been isolated for over 1,000 years.
2,000, the entire island.
2,000 people. The guys, they're in the Amazon forest. And he said, let me give them internet, aid, communication if they ever have
Education.
an emergency.
So he's being a good Samaritan and he's doing it for
being a
free.
Samaritan.
For free.
Now, what are they going to give him? An
Surely,
isolated tribe. There's nothing that
There's
they
nothing
can
they
give
can
him.
give
Maybe in the long run, I don't know, maybe they'll be educated enough to add to the workforce, I don't know. But he said, let's give them internet, let's teach them how to use it, blah, blah, blah. What do you think happened? Let me ask you before I tell you what happened.
When with an isolated tribe getting internet,
Yes.
You
they,
learn.
they
Commu-
started
co-
schools,
communication
works,
schools.
Yeah, they learned a language.
Yeah.
They opened, I don't know, they started doing medicine. They learned how to do medicine with what they have.
Aiding each other in
They-
difficult situations, being by
Yeah.
just learning about the world.
Or they might have learned a new sex style.
Bingo.
You're joking?
They got addicted to porn.
Pornography.
Pornography.
What did you say earlier? That the human race what?
It cannot be saved. Humanity is over. It is finished.
Yeah,
These
but then
are-
we are doomed.
this is a tribe that has been isolated,
Isolated for over 1,000
Living
years.
peacefully in their ignorance is bliss.
They bring them internet to, they start going to school, they start communicating with other people, they start whatever. First of all, the young men became lazy. They don't want to work anymore, they're always. And then on top of always, they're always on porn. So the older, there was Alfred Marubo, I think all of them, their last name is the tribe's name.
Yeah, sure.
Alfred Marubo said that the young men were becoming more sexually aggressive
Really?
after being addicted to the content.
Idemu baby, the human race.
Cannot be saved.
I agree. And if there was ever a time when you doubted that statement, this is proof. Couple of thousands of years, they have lived peacefully, going about their lives, being effective in what they do, One small thing called internet has messed up the whole society.
Well, I mean, you look at the grand picture here. Isn't that what has happened to humankind as a whole?
But you'd imagine
We,
that
we,
someone-
we have taken this thing and it has totally ruined the balance of life.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong,
Yes.
there's a lot of positive things that's brought,
That's true.
medicine and all the education,
More-
I get all of that.
More bad than good, if you ask me.
Really?
It depends on who you ask.
No.
And I think it depends on who it is.
Humanity is the problem. You have just said it. It's who we are as a people. We can blame everybody blames everybody else. But at the end of the day, this is the rule.
We are the
this,
problem.
remember this rule? One is going, three are where?
To yourself. But if I was Elon Musk, really, so these guys get addicted to porn because they're human beings. Have you watched porn before? Have you watched porn before?
Of course.
I've never watched porn.
Yeah. 3 times a day. I know if it's like mates like food. 3 times one.
My point
Medication.
is this: once you see what the problem is, oh my God, we've created a problem by bringing this tool to these people. Block all
Too
porn
late. Too late.
sites.
Too late. Shouldn't have given it to them in the first place.
Probably they've even saved
And he
videos
probably
of
thought he
their
was helping
phone.
Bambi. But you can imagine, and that's the thing. It's the same thing. It takes you back to the Bible. Adam and Eve, everything was okay until she ate the apple.
Knowledge is the problem.
Knowledge is the problem. Now I know. You can't take that away from me anymore. You have opened my eyes to, oh my God, there is such a thing as doggy style?
And even if you took away the porn, chances are they'll start making it themselves at this
Which
point.
is worse
You
even.
do their own porn.
Because now they get trees.
Marabu, what is it? What was it called?
Marabu stock.
Marabu stock style.
So I agree with you, the human race is beyond help.
Yeah.
Wow.
But then,
Blame everybody you want. Just know that you are the
But it is-
problem.
We can't
You
blame
are-
Elon Musk.
No?
no.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
He should not have taken that thing there in the
No,
first place.
no,
So Elon
no.
Musk is the
You can't
problem.
blame him.
No, you
No,
can't blame
no,
him.
no,
You can't
it's
blame
Elon's
him.
fault.
He said
You
you
can't blame
guys
him.
have been.
If I buy you a gun, I'm the problem. Well, I'm
Yes.
told you to go and shoot people.
No, 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 that's different.
If he buys you this beer and you walk into the street
Yeah.
and a car runs you over, Marcus has
I'm the problem.
Speaking of porn, let me show you a video.